सुनो मत बोलो. Wherever, whenever, whatever you are, be 100% कर्नाटक. किसी को आओ मत कहो, किसी को जाओ मत कहो. ना कुछ पाना ना कुछ खोना. Who asked you live at zero complete level? मौज में रहो, be happy.
Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave. All the problems of our life are rooted in wrong thinking. Correct your thinking, you are happy. And go beyond thinking, you are happiest. Therefore, to be happy is different and to become happy is different. Our life is a struggle wherein we are trying to become happy. And that which comes also goes. So we come happy and we go happy. It doesn't remain. Therefore, the first step to live happily is this. Don't seek happiness in life. Express happiness. We are having no choice whether we want to live yesterday, today or tomorrow. We have no choice. We have to live only today. Can we live yesterday? No. Can we live tomorrow? No. So, if there is no option that we have to live today and we have to live today. So, what is easier? What is natural is easier. What is unnatural is difficult. Like you are sitting here, in your natural postures, you are comfortable. Suppose you think that no, I want to sit in Shirshasana. So if you want to sit in Shirshasana, what will be your condition? Maximum few moments and thereafter over. But if you are sitting like this is natural for you. And therefore, to be natural is easier than to be unnatural. So to be happy is easier than to be miserable or to become happy. There was a school where I was called for giving talks. I was not well that time, so I told, hey, only maybe one classroom, one kind of students, class 7, 8, 9, anyone, one class. Don't call the whole lot. So, they say, Swami, you come. So I went there. And then all the school childrens, right from KG1 up to 12th standard, they were all sitting in that big hall. Now you talk to them. What can you talk to them? Such a heterogeneous crowd. Some the small kids, sitting there looking at me like they look at the zoo. Then the middle-aged children, they were very anxiously wanting to listen. And the grown-up children, class 10, 11, like that, they are not interested. Mm. But to address such a heterogeneous group is very difficult. If I talk to them something deep, if I talk to them like for the kids, then I thought what to do. There are two options. Either become angry when I told you I want only one type of students. Why you got so many? Normal reaction, is it not? The second is accept it as it is and be happy. So I said, hey, when I looked at them, so there is no point in becoming angry, shouting at the management or the teacher. There is no point. I haven't gone there for that. Then I said, hey kids, we will play some game. Are you ready? The moment playing comes, everybody is included, is it not? There is no age group involved in playing. And then I, I said, hey, I will ask you some question. You have to reply. Only that student whom I tell he should reply. Okay. Then I said, now listen carefully. Who wants happiness? So although I told only one student should tell, all the children raised their hands. We want happiness. Very good. Then I said, now hands down. Then another question. Who doesn't want happiness? Two kids raised their hands. One child from class 10 or so, and the other girl from class 4 or 5. There is. I said, hey, you two come here. They came on the dais. And I was sitting on a sofa. So this side one child, other side one child. Now when they came and sat, they started shivering. I think we have done something wrong. Swamiji has called us here. Then I said, now our game continues. The game was, who wants food? Those who are hungry, is it not? Yes, the whole lot. Those who want the water to drink, those who are thirsty, is it not? Yes. Those who want happiness, they are miserable, is it not? Yes. I said, you are all miserable. Therefore, you are asking for happiness. These two kids, they are not miserable. Therefore, they don't want happiness. Don't seek happiness in your life. And how we seek? We only imagine something. If that object, and how it happens, another example, you must have seen on TV, they have this telemarketing. And then they have very great presentation. This machine, it can cut 5 kilos of potato in 1 minute, and all pieces exactly the same shape. If you order it after the show is over, it will cost you 21,000 rupees. If you order it while the show is going on, number is below, it will cost you only 2,100. Immediately it will, and then a machine comes to your house. Next day. Now, how many of you are in the house? Only hum do, hum akele. Only two of them, husband and wife. The husband is busy working, and this Mahamaya is alone at home. So she has bought that machine. It has to be shown to people. Then make some criteria, some excuse, and call all the people of that township. We are having some function, please come. It will be followed by dinner or lunch, whatever. So many people come, and the food is served, and nobody is appreciating that potato vegetable which is cut exactly this way. And her all attempts are going in vain. So she is asking, hey, how is the food? Oh, it's very good. What is the best thing you like? We like, that Karela ki sabji. What about potato? Friends, we only imagine, if I get that, I will be happy. And not only that, thereafter, we want people also to appreciate us. Friends. And if this doesn't happen, then these people have no taste. Friends. So there are three stages. First stage, when you do not know, the same example will extend. When you did not know about that machine, potato cutting machine, if you did not know, you will not desire it. And if you do not desire, you will not order it. What are the three stages? Janati, Ichchati, Karoti. First we know, then we desire, and then we act. How much garbage we collect in our houses? You go to all your houses. You have the walk-in wardrobe. And once you get into that wardrobe, difficult to come out. Where from to come out? Is so much clouded and such a huge number of clothes hanging. And then if you have to go somewhere, let me see, what should I put on? Light has gone. Friends, therefore, recognize this principle. We only imagine. This is the source of happiness. It is wrong. Human mind cannot remain attracted toward the same thing, toward the same place, toward the same activity eternally. It cannot remain attracted. Mind wants constant change. And yet we keep on imagining, if I get, I'll be happy. You get it. Now you see this big TV. How many hours they must be seeing in a day? Once in a blue moon. But if it is not there, we must have it. We must have it. For what? For putting the clothes for drying. Observe this trick of mind. Mind is making us dance. And this we have to learn. My telling will not help you. You have to learn from your own experiences. Friends, to be happy, there is only one process. Learn from every experience. Now, where did I learn this? I'll tell you this principle. Once I went to Norway, and a very beautiful place where I was staying. Only one cottage, my friend's guest house it was. So, me, my friend, his wife, and another his friend, four of us. So, when we went there, stopped the car, I said, hey, stop, you go and do whatever you like. And such a beautiful place, like a picture post, a huge lake, all greenery around, then a mountain like a 90-degree wall, and after some height, no vegetation, only rocks, and on the top, it was covered by snow. So I could see the tricolor, green, blackish, and white, and such a huge one. Nobody other than us. So when I went there, It became so beautiful. Then I said, hey, I'll take food outside only, in the this courtyard. I won't sit inside. First day, so happy, so nice, so nice. Next day, I think it is difficult for you to come and serve me outside. I'll sit inside. That attraction is reduced. Third day, what is there for breakfast? What is there for lunch? That is slowly going away. Fourth day, when are we leaving? That day I discovered this principle. Human mind cannot remain attracted toward the same place, toward the same object, toward the same person all the time. And therefore frustration comes in life. And then again the same mind is playing tricks with us. We imagine, if I change this, it will be there. If I change this will. So what we are doing, we are only changing the problems. We are not solving the problems in our life. And who is making fool of us is our own mind. So if we want to be happy, like these doctors, we go to the doctor and what we tell the doctor, unless you are Indian, we tell the symptoms. Doctor Saab, this is the problem, I get this, I get that, I get this. Now, on the basis of those symptoms, the doctor arrives at the diagnosis and then is treated. Now, what are the symptoms that we are not happy? And what are the symptoms when we are happy? You will not get this in books. Your mind is your book. You are the reader. You are the listener. And you have to understand. Nobody can do it for you. So, whenever we desire something, disturbances begin. Like you take the small child. Now he wants something. If you don't allow, he will make a mess. What the child does, we do the same thing. I want this, I want that. Until I get that thing, mind is disturbed. So what is the uneasy and unhealthy and miserable mind? That mind which is carrying the burden of desires is the unhealthy, miserable mind. And if we understand this principle, then start again analyzing your own experiences. Then we come to know that our desires are always with this projection. Like mind has two functions. One is perception. Second is projection. Otherwise, a boy, he moves around, he sees so many girls, nothing happens. But then once he goes to some place, let us say a temple, frustrated, job nahi mil raha, I don't know what I should do. And in frustration, he goes to temple. And after having gone there, then he is standing before the Lord. Oh Lord, let me get something, in my life. I am not getting a job. And that very moment, when he says like that, somebody comes and rings the bell. Tan. Now his mind starts playing. I think there is a message from the God. I think I am going to get it. Don't get carried away by chamatkar. And then you want to know, oh, Who rang that bell? Is it God came? No, goddess came. Oh, I came here, same time, she also came here. Maybe there is a message for me. Who is telling you? Your mind is making fool of you. And then slowly, that mind starts projecting. So these two principles. One is perception followed by projection. If we see anything in this world and don't project anything, projections are two types. It is good, it is bad. There is no third projection. When something is good, we run after that. When something is bad, we run away from that. What is our life? Run or run. Either run towards or run away. And who is making this? Our own mind has projected. See, friends. And these likes and dislikes that our mind projects has no logic. One house I went, a young couple, maybe married for 2 years or so, 1 year. In their house I went. And small house. So I was looking around, and then I took the newspaper was there. So that girl came and she said, Swamiji, I have seen what you have seen. I said, very good. Keep on seeing. Do you know why we have not painted our house? I said, I don't know. I don't want to know. Your house. I'm going to go from here in 5 minutes. No, we want to tell you. I said, I am ready to suffer. Tell. Is it something great to know about somebody's house? Nothing. You know what happens? I like light pink color. And my husband likes light cream color. And when we got married, that time we have taken a vow. We will not do anything unless both of us agree. And because of that, we are not able to paint this house. Now tell me, what should we do? I said, you ask me questions, so I can give you suggestion. But no argument. My suggestions you accept or don't accept. No discussion. Okay. I said, you paint this house dark black like a coal tar. Swamiji, I said, Shant. Then I asked her, do you like it? No, Swamiji. Husband, do you like it? No, Swamiji. I said, see, both of you agree? Lagao. Now tell me what is the logic? I like pink, I like yellow or cream. What logic is there? Recognize this. Likes and dislikes, raga, dvesha, they are our driving forces in life. And they are making fool of us. There's no logic behind it. Like one common example I give, I don't like, that bengan ka bharta. Worst thing in the world is bengan ka bharta, according to me. And if you happen to go to a Punjabi family, then you have to suffer. Because that is their delicacy. And therefore, I want to avoid it. And they want to give you. So they want to become happy by giving me. And I will become miserable by eating that. Who can help any one of us? Therefore, whenever we are functioning in our life, give yourself zero choice. Whatever is to be done, do it cheerfully and happily. Or else don't do it. No, but we are average people, so we don't want to do it, But anyway, we have to do it. So externally, we are showing that I am doing it, but internally there is a revolt. Net result, acidity. And such people, they pretend to be good, but they are inside completely fractured personalities. Friends, let them play. I am not disturbed. Why you are disturbed? Oh, you want to go and play with them? Go. Don't worry out. You sit down or you get out. So, once we understand this principle that our mind is making a fool of us, then what is to be done? You have heard the happy mantra I have played in the beginning. The first part, wherever you are, whenever you are, whatever you are, be 100%. Now watch your own mind. Where are we in satsanga? When? During satsanga. So what should be we? Satsangi. And if we are not able to practice this, we will be sincerely miserable. Because the mind is making us dance. See? There cannot be a simpler way to be happy than this. But our mind is constantly reacting. Only act, don't react. There was one lady in Mumbai, she came to meet me. And very funny presentation. She had a big bandage on her palm and she came, Swamiji, I want to take some guidance from you. So when she came like this thing, I said, Kali Mata, Dhandevad. You always make fun. I said, no, there is no necessity. You are self-sufficient. Do you know what happened to my hand? I said, I don't know. I don't want to know. Principle, follow this principle. We don't want to know anything about anybody in this world. I collect garbage. Neither we want to know anything about anybody in this world, nor we want to tell anything about us to the world. Net result, you will remain 100% in the present. See, friends, when we talk to others, we talk about our past. Or we ask others about their past. Net result, you are not in the present. This is so simple. Therefore, when we are really appreciating these principles, that our mind becomes disturbed not because of anything outside, because we have never worked on our mind. It's a very important principle. We work on the body, is it not? We work by the body. We go and work here, whatever job, and earn money so that our bread and butter is maintained. Plus, we do the exercise, yoga. We go for running to come back again. What for? Only to keep the body healthy. Now be attentive. What we have done from day one till today to work on our mind. See? So we have never worked on our mind. Therefore, our mind is unhealthy. Now, by this unhealthy mind, we want to have happiness. It is something like a blind man wants to see the world. Work on your mind. And working on the mind, there are so many techniques. And one of the technique which we told you, practice this. whatever we are doing, we should be 100%. So that lady who came, Swamiji, you know what happened? So I said, I don't want to know. No, no, I want to tell you. I said, okay. Mahabharata hai, suno. You know what happened? Me and my husband, we were having a lot of argument, logic, and on some part, and I was so angry. He was also angry. That time I was cooking. And I didn't realize that there is no chapati on the tawa. And the tawa was very hot. And I didn't realize that. So I put my hand to take out the chapati. And the tawa got stuck. Now who is responsible? God. We are carried away by our mind. Friends, life is not lived by the body. Life is lived by the mind. And that mind with which we live our total life, we are completely indifferent to that. And then all the time seeking attention. Now you see the small kids. Why they do all this thing? Just to seek attention. We are also the same way. We want to seek attention from others. But if you are at peace with yourself, nothing in this world can disturb. If we are not at peace with ourselves, we will not like anybody to be at peace. इनको क्या होता है? Like people scold us. It is okay for you to say, be happy, be happy, be happy, get married and show. The marriage is a license to be miserable. Tathastu. Friends, we go and buy some nice idol, Vigraha of Bhagwan. They say Bhagwan Krishna, made out of nice marble. And then we put it. And then do the puja and all that. Great respect and reverence. Before that idol came to that shape, it was just a rough stone. It has gone through hammer, chisel, filing. Then it has come to that state where he is respected as a divine. In the same manner, we have to go through hammer and chisel treatment. And what is that? Work on your mind. Never justify you are miserable. Normally, this is what we do. See, I'm so disturbed, I'm so unlucky. Yes, you are unlucky. So to be happy, never justify you are miserable, number one. To be happy, number two, don't compare your life with anybody else's life. Never compare. You are unique. And this is what happens in life. And therefore, the mine of miseries begins when we become somebody. Now we are all sitting here. You are somebody or the other. Mother, father, brother, sister, husband, wife, daughter. And you will see, we are all disturbed as somebody. Meaning, thoughts can erupt in our mind if it has got a reference. Don't give any reference to your mind. What is the reference? I am a mother, father, brother, husband, wife. Then immediately, the moment you become a husband, the thoughts will start coming out of your mind about the wife. See, other people's wives are so nice and understanding, but my wife. So who is thinking? Husband is thinking. Then what he does, he gets into liquid spirituality. You know liquid spirituality? And what is the purpose? When he enters the liquid spirituality realm, then that husband is slowly dissolved and the man comes out and he is happy. So as a man, he is happy. As a husband, he is miserable. Now show, where is the husband separate from the man? And who is miserable? The one who doesn't exist is miserable. Our condition is like what? This example is very simple to understand. If you sincerely work on this, it will help you in your life. When we stand in front of the mirror, and also a dog also stands in front of the mirror, both of us, myself and the dog, they are seeing the reflection in the mirror. Now, what is our understanding and what is the understanding of a dog? We see that reflection, we use that reflection to do our makeup. We do that. But we don't take it seriously. It is not real. So when we are standing in front of the mirror and take the toothbrush and brush and toothpaste and we don't apply there, we apply here. So although we are seeing something else, but attention is on ourselves. But for the dog, when he will see that reflection, oh, there is somebody, and start barking and shouting, and he is not going, I have to do something, and then be attentive. Then he start doing sadhana. What is sadhana? Give something in charity so that the reflection disappear and the reflection doesn't. I think charity is not helping. Let me do some social service. Go and lagao jhadu in the world. Oh, even is not going. Oh God, what I have to do? I think I should do the yoga. And the dog start doing yoga and does bhasrika. And yet it doesn't go. Starts biting, fighting. It doesn't go. See? And that doesn't help. Okay, let me do meditation. When he does meditation and with one eye he opens, oh, still there. I have to do deep meditation. And thereafter, he is wanting to remove that fellow other than me, and therefore he takes the mala in the hand. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Friends, by leaking the name of the medicine on the paper, your disease will not go. Here we are lost. Instead of understanding properly, our life is like that dog. Do this thing, do that thing. Don't disturb me. Don't you understand? Mummy is doing meditation. Inside it's a railway platform. Cut, going on. Whom are you cheating? We don't have to be happy only half an hour a day. The rest of the day, frustration. We have to be happy 24/7. And that can happen only if we understand the reflection in the mirror. It appears, it is useful, but it doesn't exist. In the same manner, things are happening. Is okay? When you thus start interacting with the world under all conditions, you don't react, only act. Normally, what we do? We react. Don't react, act. And if you act, you will have no questions. If you see a small pond of waters. If you put there even a little thing, a stone or something, there will be ripples, isn't it, coming? And in the deep ocean, the whole ship sinks. Is there any problem for the ocean? Cool. We are all living at a surface level. Go deep within. Once somewhere in which place, probably South Africa or somewhere, with my friend, I went and we went very deep in sea. And that area where we went, there was some kind of a land portion coming. There the waters were not very deep, maybe about 10, 15 feet. When we went there, then my friend said, Swamiji, would you like to do that, putting all kinds of funny things and watch the flowers below the water? I said, I can do that without that paraphernalia. And I got into it. And because the water was cold also and flashing, I said, yeah, I can't do it. I went back to the boat. That boatman, he said, hey man, you don't want? I said, yes, I want. Then why do you come up? I said, I don't like that dummy thing. Then I said, I'll jump in the water directly and see. You will jump in the ocean? I said, yes, I jump. And I jumped. And he started shouting. And there I discovered this principle. On the surface, the waves make you miserable. When you go little deep, 10 feet, 15 feet, not a single wave. We are all living at surface level. Friends, go deep. Why we can't go deep? Because we are enchanted by all rubbish around us. Go deep. And what is going deep within? No reactions. But how to remain like that? As you are listening to me, like that, listen to everything in this world. How you are listening to me? You are just listening for a time pass. खाना है, फिर चले जाएंगे. Nothing is going to change us. We have come back again. The वही तमाकू चूना खाते जाओ. See, we remain as a challenge to the Mahatmas. You try to improve me, huh? So many have come and gone. Now you try. Friends, if we are convinced of this, that all the problems are created, generated, sustained by the mind only, there are no problems outside. And it can happen only if we stop reacting in life. Don't react. Just relax. And once you take this principle in your life, that you are not reacting, you are living in meditation. But every small little things are enough to disturb us. And as a result, we become so much agitated. We have to ourselves decide whether we want to be happy or we want to become happy. If you want to become happy, you will have a project in your mind. I think my flat is very small, only 2 BHK, and I got a lot of furniture in my house. I think I should extend one more room. Instead of 2 BHK, I should take 3 BHK. But I will never think, remove the unwanted furniture. Add something more. Friends, empty yourself. Try sometime. Whatever is your room, any one room. Don't keep anything in that room. And just sit and see the experience. And be on the airport. Lot of hassle going on. Sit there and see the experience there. Everything and every being have got their own personality influencing the atmosphere. Recognize this. Then slowly and steadily, one day you will discover this principle. Nobody can disturb us unless we cooperate with the disturbance. Nobody can disturb us. Then, as the time passes, you will come to know nobody can teach us. We have to learn. We have to learn. And that ability to learn from every passing experience of our life is invocation of Guru in our heart. What we call Sadguru. Sat is one. Sadgurus are not 12 to a dozen. Only one Sadguru. But normally what we do, we take that Guru Maharaj, fix him in a frame and hang him. Be there, don't come down. More than the Guru, the disciple is important and valuable. If the disciple is bent on learning, even God cannot stop him. You all have the understanding about one character in Mahabharata. There is Ekalavya. He was denied by Dronacharya. I won't teach you. He took it as a challenge. Try, I will learn. That is the Sadguru in your heart. Don't run here and there. Guru Maharaj, Guru Maharaj. No, you work hard. And what is the work? Work on your mind. Work by the mind, on the mind, and go beyond the mind. You must have seen in the athletics, they have one jump. They want to go 3-4 meters, but nobody can jump. So they take a pillar post in their hand. They call this pole vault jump, and they come and fix it. And with the help of that, they go up there, and thereafter throw that post. Exactly the same way, we take the post of the mind and we go beyond the mind. And when we go beyond the mind, we go beyond the Dvandva. Dvandva is complementary opposites. Joy, sorrows. Gain, loss. Friend, enemy. Health, disease. Birth, death. These are all complementary. And there is nothing in this world which is singular. Everything is in pairs. Try to find out, is there anything in this world is singular? So what can be done? Accept. Are we not doing it day, night? So we have adjusted ourselves, accepted. Similarly, joy, sorrows. Yes. When the joys come, I know. When the miseries come, I know. So who am I then? The one who is supporting both joy and sorrows has to be beyond joy and sorrows. Therefore, what should be the way to be happy? Let there be joy, but don't become so excited. And if there is sorrow, don't become so depressed. Play the game of life. Like we are on the stage. The actor is acting and it is shown on that drama that this particular actor is really, really tortured and miserable. The whole character is developed like that. And the whole audience is watching that and becoming miserable. See how terrible it is. That time, what goes on in the mind of the actor? Arey, you fool. I am paid for fake crying. You are paying and crying really. If I understand this, then I will not become disturbed because of you. Because I know Karnataka. It's a drama going on. I am talking, you are listening as if. Therefore, till the lunch is ready, you have to do something. Therefore, life is time pass. Don't become serious in life. There's nothing to gain, nothing to lose. When we thus start analyzing our every day-to-day experience, then you don't have to struggle to be happy. You will remain happy. This is the message of Bhagavad Gita. When Bhagavan says, Brahma Bhuta Prasannatma na shochati na kangshati. Samaha sarveshu bhuteshu mad bhaktim labate param. Brahma Bhuta, the one who is one with the divine. What are the symptoms of oneness with the divine? Symptoms are number one, Prasannatma, ever cheerful and happy. The cheerful and happy doesn't mean laughing like a mad. No, 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 no. Cheerful and happy means living at zero complaint level. No complaints. Everything is perfect. Discover perfection in imperfect. There is beauty in imperfect also. You can imagine, suppose the rivers were like the canals, straight away. Will it look beautiful? The rivers look beautiful because they are going this way, that way. In the same manner, everything is beautiful as it is. Prasannatma. So when we give ourselves zero choice, you are practicing being happy. Then na shochati. Don't bring the dead past in the present. Old people, they refuse to live in the present. One of my friend in Newcastle, now he is a doctor, that boy, he is having children also now? Not married, okay. So, when I went for the first time to their house, as usual, after food I sleep. That is my sadhana. So I was nicely lying down. He came from the school. He was at hardly maybe about 12, 13 years of age. He came and woke me, Swamiji, come, we have to play. I said, come on, yaar. Let me sleep now. No, no, no. He pulled me out. So I had to go. And I had just played for 5 minutes. Then I asked him, tell me something. Do you go to India? Yes. I said, tell me something which I don't know. He said, it is so simple. When we go to India, we talk about Australia. When we are in Australia, we talk about India. If you are here, remain 100% here. Don't torture yourself. And because of that, we suffer. So wherever you are, whenever you are, whatever you are, be 100%. And na shochati. Then old timers. See, when we were children, we used to climb on the tree. These days the children don't because they don't have tail. You had. Don't bring your past in the present. In Delhi, there was one South Indian couple, family. I went to their house for lunch or something, and they had two sons. When I went, the moment I entered, I felt some kind of a emergency was applied in the house. So I said, Amma, where are these two Rakshasas? Swami, they are in their room. I said, hey, come on, come out. They also came and sat, his father, two sons, and me. And as if it was an IAS interview. Then to just cool down, I said, hey, you had bought that new jeans have come. The new jeans designs are so good, It has got a jarika patta, and then it's a holy jean. It's a hole here and hole there. You don't buy this thing. When I said, kids, look at the father. Swamiji, when we were children, we used to have only the old pant of the eldest brother. It was inherited by us. These days, the children want so many shoes, so many pants. What for? So you are destroying their present by contaminating these are old memories. Another thing which we hear again and again, this happened in US. Swamiji, back home, when we were children, we were not like that. One Gujarati person was telling me in his house only. Swamiji, when my father used to come to my room, yes, out of respect and fear, I used to run to other room. Now, when my son comes to my room, out of fear, I run to other room. Why this is happening? What is this? I said, because you are born to run. Run or run. But why the children are like this thing? We were not like this. I said, I'll reply, but no discussion. Topic is over. After I talk, yes. I said, we were lucky to have good parents. What the reply? Our children are unfortunate to have dumb parents. What can they do? Don't complain. Don't go in the past. Na shochati and na kankshati. Kankshati, keep on imagining and worrying. I don't know what is going to happen. If you don't know, relax. If you know, be prepared. There is a place for worrying. Stop that worrying habit all the time. What will happen? Like even elderly people are, Swamiji, please don't make fun of me and don't quote my example in your lectures. So I said, okay, I will not quote your name. Example I'll quote because I have to collect examples. Then he said, Swamiji, actually, please tell me what happens after death. I said, when you are alive, has anything happened? When you are not in this world, there is nothing lacking. When you leave this world, nothing will be lacking. If you don't trust me, see. So where earlier absence and posterior absence makes no difference, what difference it is making in the present? Ahankara vimudhatma karta hamiti manyate. Don't worry about the future. Be prepared for the future. All the time worrying. So when we worry, we destroy our present. Like you are taking food. Enjoy every bite. But they are also worried. If I take a little more, I have got already sugar. खा भी नहीं रहे, खा भी रहे रे. Don't eat. No, I don't want. Over. But the mind goes there. एक चम्मच ले ही लेते. Then I'll take one injection, insulin. Disgusting life. Na shochati, na kankshati. Don't expect anything. Then samaha sarveshu bhuteshu. किसी को आओ मत कहो, किसी को जाओ मत कहो. Don't create friends and enemies in this world. Be friendly with everybody. And when these principles are practiced in letter and spirit, you will be happy, guarantee. If you are not happy, something is wrong somewhere. Give it a try. It's not difficult. Become miserable is difficult. Be happy is effortless. Are we not happy in deep sleep? Now what we do in deep sleep? Nothing. What we have in deep sleep? Nothing. Where are we? Nowhere. When are we? Never. What are we? Nobody. But we are happy. So let us lead our day-to-day life as if we are sleeping. Give it a try and be happy. I think I have earned my lunch today. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.